up? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing another celebrity recreation makeup tutorial on this look. This is a look that Patrick Todd did on Shay Mitchell recently. I'm a huge fan of both of them, and I was just super inspired by this look because it's typically not something I would go for, but I love it. I love the eyes. I love the dark, vampy, liquid latex finish dark lip, and I just think it's so perfect for this time of year. I think in the outro I said it's perfect for fall. Forget that, it's winter time, but I do think it's a very pretty vampy look that you can wear during this time of the season, and I love it so much. I'm so excited to recreate it for you guys. I hope you're as excited as I am. Before we get into this makeup tutorial, please guys make sure that you subscribe to my channel so you can stay updated whenever I upload new videos, and then also don't forget to come follow me on Instagram. That's where I post all my fashion stuff, and that is where you guys will always find me when I'm not on my channel. And now we can get into the tutorial. Okay, so let's just get started off with skin prep. The eyes aren't too smoky. I hope I don't regret this, but we're gonna do face first and then eyes. So I'm gonna start off with the Revlon Rose Glow Primer. I'm just gonna take a couple drops in my hand. I like to kind of break those beads up in my palm, and then I'm just going to like press this into the center of my skin where I want it to stay nice and hydrated. Just kind of tapping that primer in. Once that's had a couple seconds to sink in, I'm gonna go in with primer. So I'm gonna be priming the skin with the Mineral Veil Primer from Hourglass. This is a really nice primer to use when you want a soft satin finish. A little bit goes a long way. I just take a small bead. I always like to warm it up in my hands first and just kind of really work this into the skin. If you use too much of this primer, you'll get a white cast. And you guys can see it really takes down the shine on my skin, but it doesn't completely take it away. You still do get a little bit of shine, so it looks really nice and healthy. For foundation, we're gonna be using the Bobbi Brown Longwear Weightless Foundation with SPF 15. Just for reference, I wear the shade 4.5. I've told you guys before that I like applying this with my hands. So I just do a pump, work it in between my hands. I do like to kind of warm the product up, and then I'll just kind of slowly press it gently all over the face, blending as I go. And then wherever I want a little bit more coverage, I'll just go in with a little bit more product, still doing the same thing, warming it up in between my fingers, but just applying one more layer wherever I need some extra love, which is my chin right now, because got a lot of hyperpigmentation up there. I'm taking the MAC 24 Hour Studio Fix Concealer. I'm using the shade NC30 under the eyes for some brightness, and on the eyelids as well to prime for our eyeshadow look. And then I'm just going to use my finger to really blend this into the skin. To set this concealer so that it doesn't crease, I'm just gonna blend it out really quick, and then I'm gonna take a light bone shade. So I'm gonna be using this Inhale shade from the Urban Decay Naked Petite Heat collection palette, and I'm just going to lightly place this all over the lid from lash line to brow. Now, this eyeshadow look was by Patrick Todd. I lurked his comments to see what eyeshadow palette he used, and I know he used the new Nude palette from Huda Beauty. I don't have that palette, but it's a rosy toned eyeshadow palette, and I feel like we can get a really similar look using the Urban Decay Naked Cherry palette. So that's the one that we're gonna go in with. We are also going to be using a couple shades from Petite Heat as well, just because I feel like this one has better transition shades than this one. So we're gonna be using a couple shades from this. So with that being said, I am just gonna knock a quick transition shade in, and I'm gonna be using Hot Spell from the Naked Petite Heat palette. Just popping that right into the crease. So the eye look is a really dusty mauve nude. So we're gonna go in with the shade Feels, and we're gonna place that into the crease right on top of the transition shade, just trying to bring a little bit more pink to the eye. I'm kind of applying it in circular motions just to get a little bit more of a blown out effect, because you can really see the pink on this part of her eye. So you do want to bring it up a little bit higher. and kind of pull a little bit of the shadow into this area of the eye just to bring it all together. Not a lot because you don't want to darken that or make that too pink, but just kind of softly use whatever is left on your brush to just blend it right there. And then on a ponytail brush from Laura Mercier, we're also just going to take that on the lower lash line just to kind of help blend that out. Next, we're going to go in with the shades Bing and Devilish, and we're going to lightly blend those both into the crease. Right here, kind of nestle it right into the crease for just a little bit of darker definition. I'm once again going to dip into that Devilish color, and I'm going to pop that right on the outer corner. Just lightly to add a little bit more definition back there. In the photo, her eyes are open, so you can't really see the lid color very well, but it looks like a shimmery garnet shade. So I'm going to use the shade Ambitious. I'm going to pick it up on my finger, and I'm just going to lightly tap that all over the lid on the areas that we don't have any shadow. She also has a really pretty light pink kind of in this area of the eye, so I'm going to be mixing Inhale with Bang Bang to kind of sheer it out, and that's going to be right on the inner corner of the eye. For brow bone highlight, we're just going to go back in with Inhale and just kind of lightly apply that right under the arch of the brow. I'm going to bronze up the skin. I'm using NARS Casino Sun Wash Bronzer, and I'm going to apply this all over the face. Just really trying to warm up my skin tone, and then I'll go in and contour, but I'm just trying to kind of warm up my base a bit. So to contour the skin, I'm going to be using Hoola from Benefit, and I actually saw this technique from Melissa Alator. She does bronzer before contour, and she says bronzer before contour is like a transition shade for your contour, so I've been doing that recently, and I really like the effect. I also think it's great because then you don't have to be quite as careful when you're contouring. It just looks a lot more natural and soft, as well as bronze my ears, because sometimes I forget about that, but that's actually really important that you stick some bronzer on the ears. I love the blush in this look. She's got kind of an ombre cheek going on where the apple of the cheek is a really soft, sweet peach, and then it grows and gets a little bit deeper into more of a hotter, juicier pink. So I'm going to be using two different blushes. For the apple of the cheek, we're going to be using this one from NARS. And these are really luminous blushes, which is perfect because her blush is very reflective in this look. She has a very luminous looking cheek. So I'm just going to apply this peachy one to the apples. And then for the second tone of blush, we're going to be using this one, and we're going to apply this one more towards the back of the cheek, just like this. In this look, she's wearing a very gold toned highlight, so I want to stay true to that. So I'm going to be using one of my favorites. This is Addiction from Laura Mercier. I'm just going to pick this up, and I'm going to lightly strobe this all over the face. Before we finish off the eyes, I'm just going to pop a little bit of spray on the face. I'm using this one from Lila B. They're a glow face mist. I'm just going to spritz that all over. I'm going to fill in my brows with the medium pencil from Girlactik. Shay's brows in this look are really light. I don't know if she got them bleached or if she and Patrick decided to make them lighter for this look specifically. But just to kind of stay accurate to the look, I'm going to be using a little bit of a lighter brow pencil than I typically would. I'm going to use the Bobbi Brown Carbon Black Liner. This one's a liquid. Geez, mine might be old. It's kind of goopy looking. Should I be worried? I'm just staying close to my lash line and, you know, giving it a little bit of extra definition. I'm going to set my brows with the Milk Makeup Kush Fiber Brow Gel. I wear the shade Dutch. So her lashes in the look are really fluttery and thick. We'll see if we can recreate it with mascara by just using a ton, or if we need to do the falsies. So I'm going to start off with the Essence Get Big Lashes Mascara. And we're just going to brush this through. So I did about 2 coats of mascara, and now we're going to top that off with the Almay Liquid Lash Extenders Mascara. And then my favorite bottom lash mascara right now is the Kush Mascara from Milk. I just think it really creates such a pretty, clean, volumized look. So I'm just going to pop that on the lower lashes. Just creating the effect of false lashes with a ton of mascara. But first I'm gonna start off with liner. I'm taking Plum from MAC. For the lip color, I'm using Chaos by NARS. This is their Velvet Matte Lip Pencil. Then to get that vinyl finish, I'm taking the Lancome L'Absolu Lacquer in 296. Painting that over top. Yeah, that is really what's gonna give you that latex liquid leather finish so that you really get a ton of shine. I'm just gonna pull some hair out so my hair looks more like hers does in this photo. I shattered my phone screen. So yeah, that happened. All right guys, so this is the finished look. I was so inspired by this look just simply for the fact that it's not something that I would typically go for, and I thought it was really fun and different. Perfect for fall. You still get like a pretty wearable eye. It's just the lip is super vampy, but it kind of, they offset each other, you know? You get these really pretty rosy tones in the eyes, and then this really vampy, glossy, vinyl finish, dark lip. If you guys have any questions about any of these products, then feel free to leave a comment down below. And if you guys have any other specific celebrity makeup tutorial requests that you want to see coming up soon, then always send them to me as a DM. You can follow me on Instagram, send it to me there, or you can tweet it to me, whatever you want to do. Or you can leave a comment down below. The choice is yours. Other than that, guys, I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching this one. Bye!